What's good, y'all? This your boy DCPRT. Today is a red day. My biggest red day of my career. I never lost this much money. But it's trading. That's how it goes sometimes. And yeah, I finished down $26,000. Um, my biggest win of my career was $34,000. Damn close, but yeah, made a lot of mistakes. Made a couple mistakes. These big losers came off of one trade. Just went in too big. Like I told y'all in the last video about the front side grinders, it got me again. And then on KNDI, I tried to revenge trade. Try to get back my losses because I was down 16,000 already on Kodak. I was making back my money. After I lost the 16,000 on Kodak, I made back like $4 grand, and I was like, if I can find another stock, I can probably end up green, break even or green. And then that's when the KNDI came, and I just got too excited and tried to short the squeeze, and I was set to hold it, because I was like, I've been waiting on this opportunity. The last stock that spiked up was PRTK. So I basically wanted KNDI to do what this stock did. Similar spikes, but different news. That was the difference. I wanted it to do this. It didn't do it. Instead, it did this. Same look, same type of pattern. With this big ass spike, but this one just didn't never come back down. So paid the price for it, and we'll be making major adjustments because I do not like this. Like this big loss. It's part of the game, but that's why you gotta really narrow things down. I will be avoiding that front side, and I will be scaling down a lot until I recoup this money back, and then I will get back, trading aggressive. But right now, I'm just focused on recouping this money back, and then I get back aggressive. So don't know how long that's gonna take, but it shouldn't take that long. But that's just how I trade, because I try to avoid big losers like this. But let's get into it. So my first trade was on Kodak in my center point account. Like I told the chat, man, I could have made about $70,000, $67,000 today out Kodak if I would have went long. Yeah, you're saying, of course, yeah, you should have went long. Like, yeah, of course. But my strategy, this is one of my long strategies off of my lines. Y'all know I talk about my lines all the time, but I've been making so much money going short that I just been focusing on shorting every damn thing, and was just blind to my long strategy. Let me show y'all this. So this is the chart, my primary chart that I look at. And if you see my private videos on my long strategies, y'all know I talk about my lines getting tight. It seems like every time my lines get tight like this and the stock is over all my lines, the stock takes off. I say that all the time in my long strategy videos. When it does this, stocks tend to take off. And that's exactly what it did. Lines got tight. It's over all my lines. This is a long pattern. I don't know why I was showing it. I don't know why. Plus, on top of that, I was telling everybody about Trump. Trump is gonna use Kodak for those vaccines or whatever. So, but it's the stock too. So y'all know Trump likes to talk about the stock market. And since he started talking about Kodak, I don't know if he got shares or not, but he might, and he wasn't. If he had anything to do with this stock, I don't know. I'm not sure. But what I'm thinking is he probably has something to do with this stock going up like this, because it's going to make him look good. And yeah, he's big on talking about the stock market a lot. So that plus my lines being tight, plus the stock over my lines is a recipe for a long. And that's exactly what it did. Y'all know this stock went up to the 60s. I had 3,000 shares. I went short 3,000 shares around right here before it curled up. I got squeezed. I wanted it to hold it because I was already down. So I was basically looking to get bailed out. I said if I don't get bailed out, if this thing dips down and continue going upward, I gotta cut the loss. And that saved me tons of money. So I did cut the losses at a good price before this thing went up to 60. Yeah, so if it would have spiked up, then like I have like a fake pullback, I mean a fake spike and pulled all the way back, then I would have got bailed out. If it continue to go higher, I got to get out. So that was a great stop out. And yeah, I just hate I missed that loan, man. This is a clear loan. As y'all can see, it's clear as day alone on my green lines right here. I talk about this all the time. Missed opportunity, man. And as y'all know, there's no reason to sell. Like, this thing just straight up green. So I'm just being realistic. I could have made like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 on this one trade. There's no reason to sell. It's just all green candles. But I missed it. On to the next day. So I can say, so I'm down 16,000. And then I started making back my money, man. I was creeping up. I made back like $4,000. Made about $4,000, and yeah, I'm just in and out, big size, just kind of scalping. Just making $1,000 here, $1,000 there, just slowly building it back. Made $3,370 on Arlo. Next is CLSK. I was kind of restricted shares here, so I only could have did like 2,000 shares. I think I did I did 1,500 shares on this trade right here. Made only 150. Really nothing. But made profit on that. KNDI, like I said, I was looking to, as y'all can see, if this thing, I was shorting it in the highs right here. It looked good, man, until it started catching bids, man, and that what got me. Like I said, PR. Like I said, PRTK. It just all I had to do was do this, man. And I missed this spike right here. I would have did like 10,000 shares, but I did it down here, covered, made like $2,000 or whatever right here on this stock. But I hate I missed it up here because this could have been a $10,000 winner, and I would have ate all in my loss right here. I would have been down like $6,000, but I missed this. So after this trade right here, wasn't nothing else in play except for Kodak, and I wasn't gonna trade Kodak. So that's when Candy came in. I'm gonna go back to that last. I'm gonna talk about SNOA first. Basically just scalping this, man. Just trying to make money back, but I end up losing on it. So I end up losing 1,400 going long on this stock, and I end up losing 1,400 going short on this stock. So last is Candy. Like I said, this pattern was just like PRTK, and I was down, and I felt like this was my shot to make back my money. So let me go in big. It's probably gonna fade off. I wasn't aware how important the news was or anything. I just seen a pattern that just went up that looked like PRTK, and I didn't want to miss out this time. If I would have missed out, I would have been like, damn, you know. But as y'all can see, it looked good right here. If I can cut this off, let's see. If you cut it off from right here, it looked good, man. It looked like it gonna go back down, fill the gap, whatever. But when it started catching the bid, I was like, this thing's gonna go up. And I didn't want to get out. I did not want to get out because this was probably my only chance of making all my money back. And instead, it just went up on me and I had to get out. So this was a great stop out. But that goes back to FOMO. Not to have FOMO. Don't try to revenge trade. It happens, man. It's been a long time since I revenge trade and did something like this. It's been a long time. It will sneak up on you sometimes, rarely, but it will. It don't matter how long you've been trading or whatever. Just we human. It's just how it is. And that's why I say psychology is like 80% of your trading, because the trading is easy. It's just your psychology, it's your mind. It's how you think. That's basically it. And I paid the price for it, losing $14,000 on KNDI. But like I said, no more front sides for me. I'm done with front sides. Front sides been working for me. That's why I was able to make like $60,000 in like 2 weeks. But I gave it back, and I gotta calm that shit down and wait on the backside of my short and start learning and start going more long, using my strategies, and joining the trend instead of going against the trend. So yeah, like I said, it's been working, but I gotta cut it out now. No more front side moves. That's what been burning me. If I would just avoid the front side, I would not even be losing this right now. That's the only reason why. That's a good thing that I know why I lost. I know why I lost. Getting in on the front side. Everything's on the front side. Not waiting on my lines to sit in. So I'm gonna scale down. That's number one, scaling down. And then I'm gonna stop shorting the front side. That's it. Just those two things, and I should be good. When I recoup my money, then I can start back trying to do, my thing, But right now, I just gotta focus on trying to get this money back. No revenge trading, but just being smart, getting in and out, just taking small gainers, and just slowly building my account back. Not trying to make it all back in one day, even though I can, but I don't want to go in with the big sides. So that's why I say I'm scaling down, pretty much all the way down. Instead of doing 10, 20,000 shares, I may do like 2 to 5,000 shares at a time. And if a play is super sweet, I may do 10, 20,000 shares, but I'm always doing 20,000 shares. So I'm gonna stop that, and once I get $26,000 back, it's gonna be on and popping, man. It's gonna be on and popping. I'm gonna have the last laugh. So that's it for this video. I hope all y'all learned from this. I really did. And let's get it for tomorrow. If you want to join the family, go to www.dcprt.com. And yeah, I'm gone. Peace.